Yeah, that's how I got out of Georgie, using just a teaspoon and a lot of willpower. Hi everybody, I'm Electric Richard, and this is the news. So Samsung are releasing a new phone, the 4S. Yes, the Samsung Galaxy 4S, I'm sorry. The Samsung Galaxy 4S is going to be a great phone. It's going to be a massive thing with a big sharp screen, and it's going to have a new type of Wi-Fi built into it. It's going to have games on it. I mean, come on, it's just going to be an upgrade. Just add better stuff to what you know about the Galaxy and you've got the 4S. Except one thing though, it's eye controlled. Now this has been on the booth for a while, eye control tech. It's nothing much to write home about, but this is the first kind of, I think, major product for the consumer market to feature it. It's odd that it's a handheld device. I think I always thought it would be some kind of monitor or a bit of software or some kind of camera add-on thing. But regardless, it's good, you know, it's good to see this new tech coming out. It's just not Star Trek-y though, is it? It's not Star Trek enough for a new technology, is it? Is it really? I mean, it works by literally something on the screen just monitoring your eyes and looking around to see where you flick your eyes, and it measures all the tiny little movements, and that's great, you know. Tech's doing well enough to spot the tiny little movements in your eyes, and but it's just, do you know what's better than that? Do you know what's better than eye control technology? Mind control technology. You see, with mind control technology, you put this thing on the back of your head, you see, and then you think what happens on the screen and it happens. Imagine having that instead of a mouse. So you got both hands free for the keyboard and your brain's just whisking the mouse around on the screen. Fantastic. Of course, yes, eye control tech would probably do the same thing, but mind control, how cool does that sound? Yeah. But no, whatever, yeah, use eye control tech, whatever. Yeah, well done Samsung, well done. That's going to be a new phone, well done. Anyway, that phone comes out quite soon. It's probably out now as you're watching this. Zombies! Bleh, zombies, bleh. That's my impression of a zombie. I thought it was rather good. The zombie news is that the makers of Resident Evil, that's Capcom, and the makers of Left 4 Dead 2, that will be Valve, have decided to cross over their respective zombie franchises in a nice and interesting way. On the Resident Evil 6 on the PC, there'll be a new bit of DLC for the Mercenaries part where you can play some of the Left 4 Dead characters. In fact, no, all 4 of the Left 4 Dead characters. The big black guy, the short white woman, the hick, and the other dude. Right now, all the preview videos are full of that, seeing those characters from Left 4 Dead in Resident Evil running around causing havoc. There was also some footage of, say, a few of the Left 4 Dead monsters, like a mini tank and a witch, for example. But there's not much the other way around. No, Valve have been quite tight-lipped. Apparently there's going to be 3 monsters from Resident Evil in Left 4 Dead 2. They are, hang on, the Lepotitsa, the Napad, and the Ogroman. I think you can tell I've not played Resident Evil properly in quite a while. Some new GTA 5 screenshots were released. Oh, I do like how they look. They look fantastic, glorious, beautiful. They look like renderings rather than in-game graphics. And if they are in-game graphics, there's surely to be the PC version. Unless it's the PS4 version, which I doubt. So fantastic pictures, wonderful, high resolution, high detailed, intricately drawn with lots of objects on the screen, lots of polygons. The frame rate's going to be crap. The frame rate's going to be terrible on GTA 5. In comparison to what we're used to at the moment on games, say, like Battlefield. I just hope the cars handle better than GTA 4 and as good as GTA San Andreas. Great news about Battlefield. Battlefield 4, that whole hoo-ha and sort of celebration about Battlefield 4 has officially started, with DICE releasing some gameplay footage from the single player mode. Again on PC, very, very likely PC. At the moment, the game has only been announced on PC and Xbox 360 and PS4. So no mention of the new generation console. So I imagine EA are deliberately keeping tight-lipped until the makers of those consoles have firmed everything up, and then they'll announce some release dates. But in the meantime, yeah, that's it, just current gen versions. And as every good Battlefield fan should know, there's no point in buying the new one because we've got Battlefield 3, we've got all the expansion packs, we've got all the updates. There's a lot in there. Why the hell do we need Battlefield 4 already? Why do we need to hear about it? Why do we need to be teased about it Let us enjoy what we've spent all this money on. Please, EA, please. Now, I hope you like bribes, because here's the information you need for your Battlefield 4 incentives and updates and kind of special features. That'll kind of take your mind away from the fact that you spent all that money and time and effort on Battlefield 3 and it's going to be redundant now. So, if you pre-order the Battlefield 4 Digital Deluxe version, again, not sure what that is, then you get the expansion pack and a whole bunch of online curmudgeonies to add to your blokey on the screen there. So, yeah, that's like performing some kind of menial task to delight some kind of corporate money man, isn't it? It's like running around like a little monkey to a tambourine dance. It's rather humiliating. I'm gonna buy it. Hey, did you hear? Metal Gear Solid 5 has been announced. Yes, the maker of Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Kojima, announced it at the Game Developers Conference. All confirmed, all good. There's a subtitle too, hang on, I've written down. It's called The Phantom Pain. So it's Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And lastly, there's been a new rumour about the Xbox 720, or Durango as it's codenamed. Apparently, along with its already kind of heavily not going from rumour to fact, although still not kind of confirmed, the idea that it won't be able to play second-hand games, it looks like, and someone's leaked this information, that it might only take games if they're installed. So, you put the disc in, installs the game, and off you go. Presumably, you don't have to put the disc back in, it knows you bought it, but who knows how it's going to work. So that's an interesting little tidbit that tells us nothing really about the spec, or the release date, or the cost, or anything else useful about the 720. So, have a party. Thank you very much for watching. I have been and always shall be Electric Richard. What did you think of all that news, eh? What did you think of the Xbox 720 stuff? What did you think of the new Samsung Galaxy? Are you getting one? Do you think your pockets are big enough for that kind of phone? Who knows? Let me know. Drop some comments. Give me a tweet. Hopefully you're above my finger there. And just let me know your thoughts. And until next time, sleep safe, drive safe, but make sure when you're out and about in the street, you go absolutely mental.